So, think about it. Vaccines have eradicated disease and saved millions of lives over the years, and will continue to do so for many more years to come.
Cut! And it's a wrap!
Yeah!
Yay. So, here we are at the end of our journey. For the last few weeks, we've explored the world of viruses and immunity. We've completed our lesson, and it's time to wrap up. Thank you. T.S. Eliot ends his 4 quartets. We shall not cease from exploration. And the end of all exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. Do you now see things differently, as if for the first time? Surely, we have learned numerous facts, like the molecular structure of polymers and the classification of viruses, as well as how antibodies function to neutralize pathogens. But honestly, with a little thumb dexterity and Google, most of these facts are easy to come by. The importance of learning facts is to accumulate and establish a rich content base, which can support more meaningful understanding of concepts. You now understand that information flows from DNA to RNA and results in the production of proteins that do the work in the cell. You've learned that cells are susceptible to virus infection so long as they present a compatible receptor on their surface, that vaccination is a means to train the adaptive immune system and store memory, that recall of trained B-cell recruits protects us when we encounter a pathogen a second time. Possibly an equally important, although less obvious, goal of this course was to teach you critical scientific reasoning. Through historical anecdotes, some lab demonstrations, and personal encounters with world-leading experts, you've been exposed to the process of scientific investigation. Together, we've analyzed some observations and drawn conclusions. We better appreciate that the reproducibility of results gives strength to the conclusions. There is a robustness in numbers, and when facts seem to repeat themselves time after time after time, credibility and confidence are gained. The experts you've met along the way of this course have devoted their lives to scientific investigation. They've been driven by curiosity and a burning desire to simply figure out how things work. We often ask ourselves, what exactly have we learned? Personally, I find that a good measure of learning is in the way the questions I ask change and mature. Do you now find that after taking this course, that you see things for the first time? That you ask questions about the world around you differently? Questions that just a few weeks ago you could not have even imagined. Do you now find that you tend to evaluate what's said about cells, viruses, and immunity more critically, and weigh claims and conclusions more carefully? If so, the time you have spent learning facts and understanding concepts has paid off. You are now a more critical thinker, better equipped to examine the world around you. For me, this has been an exciting experience, and I sincerely thank Tao Online for giving me the rare opportunity to develop this course. I also thank our experts who have so generously shared their time and experiences with us. And finally, I especially want to thank you for joining me on this journey, for the many questions you have asked. Your responses and comments have made me a more critical thinker and ask questions that only a few weeks ago I could not have even dreamed of. Thank you. Turns out there's more to come.